All right, I'm gonna show you how to replace the leak block sensor on a BioQuantum. But we got to start off under the sink. So the feed to the system of the BioQuantum is most likely underneath your sink. Don't pay attention to this RO. So underneath your sink, you'll probably find that there is a blue ball valve that is feeding your system. This tubing will probably be white or bluer. So this is the ball valve right here. I'm pointing to it with my index. Here is the ball valve. Right now it's on. But in order to replace the leak block sensor, we need to turn off the feed to the system. So we turn it off. There's no more water coming into the system. Now, now that it's off, we can actually go to the BioQuantum that's probably in your kitchen. That's connected. Your BioQuantum is gonna be connected to a feed line and drain, most likely, definitely. So yeah, we want to turn off the feed to the system. So it'll look like this ball valve here, and that's the off position. We want it in the off position because we do not want the water running while we change out the leak block sensor. So just a very important beginner step. We turn off the feed to the system. So I'll be over by a BioQuantum to show you how to complete the rest of it. Okay, we're here at the BioQuantum. So what I did is I just removed the door, which was pushing down and pulling towards me. So I removed the door, and then after I removed the door, I have my leak block sensor here. So what I need to do is get rid of some of the back pressure. So what I need to do is turn this ball valve off. And now I'm going to remove some water from the system. This will eliminate some of that back pressure. So, just removing some water right now. And now that I did that, I will turn off this ball valve here on top that goes to the tank, and then I will reopen that one, and then after that I release some of that pressure. This tubing should be able to come out much easier, because if there's built up pressure, then this tubing will become very hard to pull out. That's why we removed some of the back pressure here. So now that so we pulled some water out, and then we turned off the ball valve to the tank. So after that is said and done, I should have a I'm gonna pull out my leak detector here, the bad leak detector, because we're changing it out, and pull out my napkin here. And then what you want to do now is pull off the tubing here. So I pulled off the tubing here, and then I pull off the last tubing here, and now my old leak block sensor is now removed. If you notice, there is a arrow indicating the flow of the water. It's very important that we know where this is going. So off screen, I got my new one here. So this is my new leak block sensor. I just pressure tested it for 24 hours. I know it works. And here it is. So looking at our device here, we got an arrow that flows one way. So if I want my arrow to flow this way, that means I want it to feed the system. So the arrow should be pointing this way. So what you do is just push it in, right? And then after you push that in, we have one more that we got to plug in right here. Make sure you push it all the way, because if you don't, it will leak on you. So I got the towels here. Okay, towels are here. No more towel. Okay, everything is dry. I got my paper towel here. I'm gonna push it back on here. Put it back under here, I mean. And then put my leak block sensor back on top of the towels. The dry towels, make sure they're dry. And then I'm just gonna hold down the button that's on the leak block sensor. And this one's not making a beep, but it should. Anyways, after make sure it makes a beep and light turns on. This one, for some reason, it's not making the beep, but I'm gonna flip this on, and then both my ball valves are now open. If we remember, we turned this one off first, and then we pulled some water out, and then we turned this one off, and then we left that one open, and we just unplugged it because now there was no more back pressure on it. So after that is all said and done, all the ball valves are open. You would simply just turn on the angle stop underneath your sink, and then it should start flowing again. Yeah, so after the angle stop is turned on, it should start flowing again. I can hear it. I can hear the air, the water flowing through now, so I know it works. So yeah, yeah, if you hear the water running through, then you're good. If you don't hear anything even after that, there may be an issue with the pre-filters in the back here, the carbon and the sediment here. The sediment is the large one, and we would need to change those out if this doesn't fix it. So yeah, this is just changing out the leak block sensor though. So I'm gonna turn this video off now because oh yeah, just remember to put the remember to make sure these are all the way in, the tubings, and that you put the clips back in if you can. So yeah, that's basically what you need to know, and then just put the door back on and you're good to go. Thank you, and hopefully this helps.